In this question, you're asked to enlarge shape A by scale factor -2 from centre to 3. If you'd like to do this question alongside me, just click the link below to download and print the templates, and then you can just stop the video when you need to catch up. So the first thing I'm going to do is to mark the centre of enlargement, and that centre is at 2, 3. Now, if it was a positive scale factor of 2, that would mean that the new shape, the transformed shape, had to be twice as big as the original shape, so each side length would be multiplied by 2, but it would also be twice the distance from the centre, so it would be larger and over here. But this is -2, and with a number line, negative means that we go back through 0 and go to the other side, to the negative numbers. Here it means we go through the centre of enlargement and out the other side. So the shape will be twice as big as the original shape, but it will be this side and it will be twice the distance from the centre. To help me, I'm going to draw guidelines through the vertices and the centre. And so you can see that that line goes through that vertex and through the centre. I'm going to do another one here. And take care when placing your ruler. And then here. I'm really taking care to place my ruler correctly now. So, when I count squares across and up to go to this shape, I need to multiply those by -2. So I'm going to use the side of my page to mark down how much I've gone across and how much I've gone up. So I'm going +2 and up +1. So I'm going across 2 and up 1. And I want to multiply both of those by -2. So 2 multiplied by -2 is -4. So it's twice as large but negative. And 1 multiplied by -2 is -2. So this means that the new vertex for this shape will be 4 to the left, negative, and 2 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Here's the new vertex, and that is on the same guideline as this vertex here. So I'm confident now that I've got it in the right position. Usually it's very obvious if you get these wrong. So the next vertex is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across and 1 up. 5 across and 1 up. Multiply those by -2, -10, -2. So that means I go back 10 to the left and 2 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 2 down. And there we are. Now my grid line is slightly out due to a little bit of human error, even though I really took care to place the ruler. But because it's so close to the line, that's a good indication it's in the right place. And the last vertex is 2 across and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. 2, 5. Multiply those by -2, -4, -10. So 4 to the left and 10 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, slightly out from the grid line, but it's very close. And these just need to be close because they're really just guidelines. Now when I join this up, I'm going to check to make sure that this shape is actually twice the size. So now we can see that the shape is upside down from its original orientation. So the bottom of the shape there that was 3 will correspond to this length here, which is now 6, so that's twice as big. This height here of 4 corresponds to this height here of 8. So I can see that that's a right angle triangle, that's a right angle triangle, and this one's twice the size, and it's on the grid lines. And you can see that the length there, if you wanted to, you could measure it, that the length, say to this vertex here and this vertex here, we measured that, that's approximately 35 millimeters, and here 70 millimeters. So a good transformation.